but they face Southampton, who leave James Beattie on the bench, but with more than half a team absent, have Graham Lasso back again for his first game in 2 months. Telfer. Anders Svensson. Graham Lasso. Feeling his way back into the Premiership and feeding it forward for Rory Delap, who had a big chance and who was expertly repelled. Stand Up If You Love Fergie is the song. The attack is Southampton's. It is safe to say there is unequivocal support for the manager inside Old Trafford today. Phillips. It must be so uplifting for Sir Alex Ferguson, and indeed for David Gill, who secured his signature for a contract that will roll and roll for Manchester United. Scholes. Zaha gave it him back. Paul Scholes has had a look and had a go, and has required Antti Niemi to muddy his knees. Feeding off the new boy. Strachan has lost on all 8 of his visits back to Old Trafford as a manager. Van Nistelrooy, nice idea. Scholes prompting forward as well. Clearance bounces awkwardly for Lasso and comes to Ronaldo. It is Ronaldo for Manchester United. He was well held up by Delap. Phil Neville will have a pot. Whistle had already gone. Ronaldo was on the turf. United have a free kick, and the cue for this one will be very interesting. Ronaldo had retained possession really well, really strongly, and had got rid of the ball by the time Delap tinkered with his ankles. It's Zaha. New boy, straight to the top of the class. Dreams do come true, they can happen to you. Louis Zaha, with a bit of luck, a mighty big deflection off Kevin Phillips. His big day is his lucky day. Zaha, Key, Van Nistelrooy, Zaha, Louis Zaha, and Scholes, 2. One for the new, one for the old and established, but the debutant has scored one and made one now. Van Nistelrooy held it up. Louis Zaha was looking for his second goal in red. Instead, Paul Scholes poached his 110th. Phillips. Oh, deflection and in. And in a try, Southampton are back in it. And if Kevin Phillips was unwittingly responsible for the deflection that put the Saints behind, then he is grateful for another significant one off Brett Ormrod here, which enables them to squeak back into the game. Svensson won his header. Fernandes. Phillips. Oh, what a terrific goal! No question that's his goal. And it's one he will frame and stick on the mantelpiece. It's a goal that means that Southampton, 2 behind, have restored parity at Old Trafford. Absolutely out of the blue. Manchester United in possession, in their own half and unchallenged. Brown's clearance straight at Svensson. In for Phillips, afforded time to look, measure and find the bottom corner. A memorable strike from Kevin Phillips. And it's 2-2. That's a calamity involving Sylvester and Brown. And here is Brett Ormerod for Southampton, who might have achieved the almost unprecedented in completing a complete turnaround from 2 behind on this ground. Here comes Ronaldo. Skipping away from Delap. And then being caught by Rory Delap, who didn't have enough in his repertoire of challenges to deal with Ronaldo's repertoire of tricks. Ronaldo playing it in, hands were up surely. There is a flag on the far side against Fabrice Fernandes. And at first sight, I have to say it seemed absolutely blatant. Graham Barber will take advice here. He won't want intervention from anyone on either side. He will just need to be told calmly and clearly that Fabrice Fernandes threw his hands up to try and repel the free kick. And Graham Barber has awarded a free kick to Manchester United. Now then, which side of the line was Fernandes? It should clearly be a penalty. What's more, Fernandes, for such a deliberate handball as that, surely ought to be in major disciplinary trouble. Ronaldo's free kick, up in the air by Delap. Bounces down for Brown, and Van Nistelrooy, it's in! 2 games without a goal. You didn't think he'd go 3, did you? Ruud Van Nistelrooy's 99th goal for Manchester United comes not from the penalty spot, as it should have done, but from 11 yards closer than that. Headed up in the air by Delap. Sylvester kept the pressure going, Brown poked it in, Van Nistelrooy poked it in, and Manchester United have their lead back. There is an argument that Van Nistelrooy was ahead of the last defender when Ronaldo hit the free kick. One way or another, it has been an interesting few moments for Rob Lewis. Well won by Phillips. By Sylvester, here's Fernandes. Level to partial safety. Southampton aren't done yet. Theirs has been a really plucky effort. In by Dodd for Ormerod. And turning is Delap. And Ormerod still following up. And it came back to Fernandes, whose shot was deflected wide. And now he is screaming for a handball decision to be given. It came back out to Fernandes, and Scholes did have hands on the ball, right on the line. Key, rolled on for Sahar, and through for Scholes. Paul Scholes! Dragged it a foot too far. What a lovely ball from Louis Sahar. And Van Nistelrooy one way, and then saw Scholes arrive the other. And Scholes' first time hit was 8 to 12 inches wide of the far post. Van Nistelrooy. Challenged by Higginbottom. Goal kick given. Graham Barber did have a glance at Rob Lewis. He's turning out to be a central figure in this game. The referee's assistant. Tell you what, Higginbottom took more ankle than ball. In fact, he took no ball at all. Here's a major moment in the young life of Darren Kenton, the former Norwich City fullback, who's coming on in place of Graham Lasso. Into the last 9 minutes of the 90, and Southampton still sniff something here. Dodd's corner. Howard didn't take it. Pahar's back in. Oh, what an effort! And what a save by Howard! It was a world-class save from Howard, who may be tested again now. Silvestra's across with Beattie. Beattie has got away from Silvestra and turned it in for Phillips, who couldn't get a touch. This is such a courageous effort by Southampton. It's a magnificent football match, and that is largely down to the efforts of a depleted visiting side who just will not give up. This was a simply stupendous save from Tim Howard. Caught in no man's land momentarily, he got back to his line and he arched elastically. Brilliant effort by Higginbotham. Just an extraordinary touch over. Now Fletcher. And Brown! Oh, how's he missed from there? Why we love the Premiership. Manchester United are top of it tonight after winning in front of a record Premiership crowd, a simply enthralling contest with more excellent and lucky goals, more contentious talking points than you could shake a stick at. So much to say about this game, which isn't done justice to by a simple final score that reads Manchester United 3, Southampton 2.